So Capri, thank you for giving me the opportunity for you to come on the show and for me to get to speak to you. I know that you're, a very busy lady. So what we'll do, we'll only, do 30 minutes of your time. So you're a multi-talented artist with Enthrone Records, and you're more than just a singer, author, and composer. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you, first of all, for having me. I'm so happy to be here. Um,
Absolutely.
Thank you. I started out as a singer. My mom was an opera singer in Los Angeles, and she started training me with her teachers when I was pretty young. And basically, my career was as an opera singer, and I sang on a lot of films with Warner Brothers
Yeah.
and movies and TV shows. And then I moved to New York for a while and sang in an opera company there and came back here. But throughout my singing, I went through a lot of obstacles, as we all do, as
Yeah.
a kid. And I began to study with different spiritual leaders. And first, I began singing for them, Deepak Chopra and many others. And it just really um, felt like something I wanted to pursue. And so, as I studied more and more, I wanted to find a way to combine my worlds. And so, first, I wrote little songs for kids that were life lessons and what I learned that they could use as tools
Mm.
to help them, like with different obstacles as they grew up. And then first the songs came and I recorded those with the help of Dre Infinite, the infamous. And yeah, and then I wrote the stories. And so I'm very excited. I have another book, but this one is what I'm doing now.
No, that is incredible. And as well with everything that you're doing, your mission is to inspire joy, confidence, and self-belief in the next generation.
Absolutely.
So tell us,
Absolutely.
absolutely. So tell us a little bit about that.
I just feel like instead of growing up feeling like obstacles are something difficult and get I know we can't help but get sad or depressed when you're
That's
a
true,
kid,
yeah.
but if you can look at it differently, like, oh, this obstacle was brought to me to teach me this, and then that can be turn it into something positive and be happy in your life.
Absolutely. And the
Yeah.
songs and stories that they're working hand in hand, and it's
Yes.
to encourage them to sing along as well.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank
That's
you. I'm
yeah.
excited.
Oh no, bless you. So your other talent as well, your dedication, it led you to perform with Los Angeles Music Center Opera
Mhm.
under the legendary, is it Placido Dominica? I can't pronounce that.
It's Yeah, no worries. It's Placido Domingo.
Thank you. Tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about that, how you got into that.
Well, I was working and singing at Warner Brothers, and a friend of mine um, was with LA Opera
Mm.
and suggested my name, and I went and auditioned. And luckily, very, very wonderfully, I got to perform with Placido Domingo, and I also performed with other very famous opera
Yeah,
singers.
I believe it's the Tree Cities Opera in New
Yeah,
York as well. Yeah,
that was in New York.
yeah,
I went to New York and I then auditioned and sang for Tri-Cities Opera,
that's
and
fantastic.
that was very exciting. We traveled all over upstate New York and in New York City, and it was incredible. It was an
Oh,
incredible, yeah.
that is fantastic. So, how did you go about getting involved with Warner Brothers then?
I actually was in my last year of college and I was starring in the opera Carmen. And some friends of mine, again, very sweetly, invited some people from Warner Brothers to see the opera. And when they did, they had me come over and start singing on some films and TV shows. Very excitedly, I did Beetlejuice, a couple Batman movies, a lot of TV shows, and then I actually started working for the head of music, and got wonderful opportunities to meet so many people and work with amazing composers. I got
Absolutely.
to work with amazing composers. In fact, I don't know if it's okay to segue, but
You can.
I worked with Ennio Morricone, and he's
Nice.
famous for, right, Italian spaghetti things, spaghetti movies,
Uh,
right?
yeah.
And I was in the recording booth with him, and after I sang, he took me aside and he said, "I'm going to give you an idea, but I'm not going to help you. You do it." And he's the one that gave me the idea to put opera music with other forms of music. And that's when I'm kind of skipping ahead, but that's when
It's fine.
the first idea of Madame Butterfly, which I did with Dre Infinite and Andre Pittman and Enthrone Records, came about. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, no, that's really good. So obviously movie fans will obviously recognize you for your opera singing.
Probably, and yes, yes,
Yeah.
and on the films and TV, yeah.
Yeah, so going back to because there was some there was a song that you done with Enthrone Records, wasn't it? It was so you're the opera singer, so you still keep that as as who you are in terms of singing, and it is always is it always going to be opera?
Um, well, that's my where I'm most trained,
Yeah.
and that's what I've done mostly. But I really hope Andre will listen to this recording and
I'm
this interview,
I'm sure.
because I'm dying to do a song that's not opera. But
Mm,
he so graciously, um, he so graciously um was the
yeah.
force between Song of the Butterfly being single coming out and the music video. And so yeah, and we're actually working on another opera duet, and I'm very excited about that too. So it's always there.
That is fantastic. And obviously your artistic journey's always been spiritual.
Pretty much, because I think I've always been very sensitive and very open to spirituality and making myself feel better and hoping to make others feel better. That's what
Absolutely.
my music and songs and book, everything, what it does. You know,
Exactly.
I just want to say, both the Song of the Butterfly and my children's book and music, the bottom line for all of it is bringing different worlds together and showing that even though it seems like we're completely in opposite realms,
Yeah, yeah.
that actually there's so much similarity, and it brings, I'm hoping, so much more, togetherness.
Yeah. So when you said it, because obviously I don't want to say it and then put words in your mouth, but
Yeah,
give us an example of what you mean of bringing two worlds together without me putting my input first.
sure. Okay, well, for both. Well, for Song of the Butterfly, um Dre Infinite is a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
So I'm singing the opera aria as it was written originally, and then he has hip hop rap that he has put in. And so it's showing that even though those worlds seem very separate, they're
Mm.
actually not, because they're both very dramatic. They tell a story. It's all about unrequited love. And when it came together, it just showed two different worlds, which that's what I'm hoping. And with
Yeah.
my book, um, each story takes place in a different country. And so with that, what I'm showing is, see, it seems like to kids or whoever that maybe people are very different because of their language or because of their food or because of their art or whatever it is. But in actuality, we all face the same things. And it's about teaching us that we're all really the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And as well, you're working on The Magic in You, The World is in You, book two.
Yes, the songs
Brilliant.
are done. The songs are done, and the stories are outlined, but it's not completed yet. But hoping to get it out there soon. Get it
Okay,
finished on my part.
absolutely. Tell me a little bit more about The World is in You, book two. If without giving spoilers, of course.
Well, it's going to be the same thing, except for it's going to be the same as the first one, where each story is a different life lesson, and each story takes place in a different country. So it's going to be the same kind of format, but it's different life lessons and different obstacles
Mm.
and solutions, and in they're going to be in five other countries.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant.
Mhm.
So, going back as well, so how, because I know that Andre, I believe, worked in Warner Brothers as well. Is that how you both met, or is it a different route?
Yeah, yeah, we both met. We were singers together, believe
Oh,
it or not.
great.
He doesn't always tell people, but
It doesn't.
he's an amazing singer.
Wow.
And we both met
Hmm.
singing together and doing premieres together. We worked on a
Wow.
lot of premieres together.
That is beautiful. So,
Hmm.
what else would you like to get out there? What you got going on now?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I've been doing book signings
Yeah.
and done a couple. And right now I'm just starting with a company called The Open Book, which the first one's going to be at the Northridge Mall. I know you're far, far away from there, but
Yeah.
it's at the
Uh,
Northridge Mall in Northridge, California, on February 14th from 2 to 4. And then I'm doing my first Barnes and Noble. I have many in the works, but I'm doing my first Barnes and Noble in Northern California
yeah.
at Walnut Creek. And that's on February 21st from 2 to 4. So I'm so excited about those. It's so fun to meet people in person. I've already done a couple, and just to get people's reactions, and it was just amazing, amazing. And
Oh.
then with Andre, he has very kindly asked me to work on a duet with his artist Latrice. And so working
Oh.
on, yeah, she's so phenomenal.
I
It's
know. I
right,
know.
it's intimidating, but I'm working on that,
Love it.
and hoping that's going to happen soon too. Yeah,
No,
so
absolutely. You gave me so much information there. That's amazing. Yeah, because obviously I don't think I think, yeah, we have had Latrice on the show before.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I was thinking because we've because I've only just started out doing the video podcasting because I want to try
Hmm.
and branch out a bit on YouTube and I thought it'd be nice to show the face behind the mic if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very.
absolutely. So tell me a little bit about the books because I know that they're out on Amazon and other platforms as well. I know they're obviously available paperback, correct?
The hardcover is
Brilliant.
is available on Amazon.com and on BarnesandNoble.com,
Yeah.
and then the digital version is on Apple,
Yeah.
and it's also on Kobo Rakuten,
Oh, that's
which you can
fantastic.
get. And the difference is digitally, while you're reading the book digitally, you just push a button as you go, and all the songs come up.
Yeah.
But on the hardcover, you go to I have a QR code, and it it leads you to my Spotify, which then again leads you to all the songs for the book.
That is brilliant. Are you because I don't know whether you've said anything about audiobooks. Is any of the children's books that have gone into audio or is that in talks?
Not yet, but yes, I am. I've
Okay.
company, and I'm excited about that because then the music will be able to play right then and there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I think because obviously before this will save you money as well.
Hmm?
Have you ever thought about doing it yourself?
Oh, I would love it. I don't know how.
That's what I'm saying. I'll give you some information on a cheap setup that you could get, and
Oh,
you could do it
perfect.
yourself. Honestly, save yourself some money because
Oh,
I think because from what you've done quite a lot of things. You've got a reputation, you've got a hell of a career, and I just think that you should continue that talent, and even within your audiobooks as well.
oh, that would be
Yeah,
fabulous. Wow. I
yeah,
would love that. I would
yeah.
love it.
I'll show
Thank
you how to do it. It's
Okay.
so easy.
Oh,
It,
great.
yeah.
Yay.
So yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything else,
Yeah.
but
I'm happy. Yeah. I'm happy if I hope I talked fast, so I gave you all the information.
There is
But I really,
obviously one last thing before you do go. I know that you've got you're with a publishing company at the moment called Whack Publishing.
yeah, that's with my ASCAP for the
Oh,
music.
okay.
Yeah, and the book is with Gatekeeper Press Publishing.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
No, that okay, fantastic. Yeah. I do. Thank you. Honestly, I mean, I've not got so much on you because I know that we ain't got much time, and
No
you're a
worries.
very busy lady as well.
I'm so appreciative, honestly, and I'm so happy to finally get to see you in person.
Bless you. No, that's absolutely fine. And what I'll do, I'll drop you an email. I'll give you some information on how to start that yourself. Honestly, it saves you money. I mean, even Andre, he would know how to do it as well.
Oh,
It's just simply get yourself a nice mic. You got a PC at home? I'm sure you have.
yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you don't need anything else other than a
Oh,
PC and a microphone.
fantastic. Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
No, you're
I'm excited.
welcome. No, that's good. Yeah, so it's been nice talking to you, and it's great to see you as well.
Thank you. And I appreciate this so much. And I know you did a couple articles on me and
Yes.
on the right buzz. And I am very appreciative. Thank you
No,
so much.
absolutely. If there's anything
It's
new
fun.
that you want to talk about anytime, let us know, and we can make this a little bit longer if we need to as well. All
Sure.
right.
Absolutely.
All right. You take care
Good.
of yourself.
You too. Thanks so much.
Take care. Bye.
Bye bye.